It is October 28th, 312 AD. Two armies face each other outside the walls of Rome. On one side stands Constantine, commanding nearly 20,000 battle-hardened soldiers. Painted on their shields is a strange new symbol, the Chi, the first two letters of Christ's name. According to tradition, Constantine believed this sign promised victory. Opposing him is Emperor Maxentius, determined to defend his crown with a larger army, supported by the feared Praetorian Guard placed in the first line, Rome's elite imperial soldiers. The stakes could not be higher. If Constantine falls, his campaign ends in death, and his vision for the empire may die with him. If Maxentius loses, he loses both Rome and his throne. Trusting his defensive position, he ordered the partial destruction of the Milvian Bridge and left only the wooden Pontoon bridge as his army's line of retreat. Such a terrible mistake. Both commanders prepare their infantry for the coming clash. Constantine likely arranges his legions in a double-line formation, giving his army both striking power and tactical flexibility. Across the field, Maxentius appears to form his infantry into a deep rectangular formation, designed to absorb the attacks of Constantine's experienced veterans. Constantine places most of his cavalry on his left flank and personally leads the charge straight into Maxentius's horsemen. The impact is immediate. Maxentius's cavalry buckles almost at once, and the emperor sends his second cavalry division. The Equites manage to counterattack Constantine's cavalry and slowly push them back. Constantine commits a second wave of horsemen to finish the job, and the enemy breaks and flees, pursued by Constantine's cavalry. In that moment, his infantry received the signal to advance on the enemy line.
Infantry! Advance!
shields slam together, spears thrust forward. The fighting is savage. For a time, neither side gives an inch.
First line! Pull back! Second line! Attack!
Then the tide began to turn. Constantine's cavalry finally gains the upper hand, driving Maxentius's horsemen from the field. The fleeing cavalry races toward the Pontoon Bridge, with Emperor Maxentius joining the retreat. At the sight of Maxentius himself in flight, the levies lose their nerve. They break ranks and join the chaotic retreat. That leaves only the veterans, the Praetorian Guard. They refuse to run. They hold their ground, even as the rest of the army collapses around them. Constantine's soldiers close in from every side. Still, the Praetorians fight on until there is simply nowhere left to go. Behind the battle line, chaos erupts. Thousands of Maxentius's men rush toward the wooden bridge, their only escape. It becomes a deadly bottleneck as terrified soldiers push and shove to cross. Some leap into the Tiber, hoping to swim to safety. Then the bridge collapses into the river. Dragging hundreds of men down with it. The weight of their armor pulls many beneath the water. Maxentius is among them. The Tiber claims the emperor. Meanwhile, the Praetorian Guard continues to fight. One by one, they fall where they stand. At last, Constantine halts the attack and offers them the chance to surrender. Perhaps surprised, and finally seeing no hope of victory, the proud Praetorians accept. What remains of Maxentius's army lays down its arms. The Battle of the Milvian Bridge is over. The next day, October 29th, Constantine entered Rome as its new master. Maxentius was dead, his army was broken, and in a single day, the balance of power in the Roman world had changed forever. But Constantine did not reach Rome easily. Months before this battle, his campaign almost ended at Verona, where his army was caught between a fortified city and a massive enemy relief force. Click the video on screen to see how Constantine escaped that impossible trap.